Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, where today I'm going to do, finally, after a good while of not doing this series, I'm finally going to do part 446 to my to my Let's Mostly Play of Evopop that's on my iPad. However, guys, before this video lets you get started, I've got some very unfortunate news right now. And obviously, when I'll be saying that, it obviously means there's not good news that I have to say for this episode to begin with. Now, I want to go and tell you guys, during the last video of this series, part 445, you may notice that the title had a little bit of something different in it at the end, where it had a thing in brackets or in parentheses saying the wheel stopped working during this episode or something along those lines. And you may wonder, if I was working on a solution, why was there not a video? Well, here's the short and sweet answer, guys. I couldn't fix it. And apparently the dude that I tried contacting to get to fix it either never did, or I just don't know. I've been trying for months to get that wheel to work, and unfortunately, it never did. And since it didn't, I decided to do one thing that was very, very risky. Guys, I actually deleted that wheel. The entire thing. But here's the thing. The only main thing bad that came out of that was losing all the challenges. Now, that's really devastating in itself because, well, challenges is what made Evopop fun, right? Well, here's the thing. I didn't reinstall the same wheel. However, I did install another wheel that actually had a speak the options thing on there, which is really cool. However, there's a big issue. Without purchasing the Pro version of the wheel, you can use a speaking thing, but there's a lot of other things you can't use. Like, I don't think I can disable spots whenever an Evo is chosen, so I can't, like, do certain challenges. Here's the thing, I'm going to have to slowly rebuild up the challenges and hope that they'll actually fit on that wheel. The only challenge we got is the two very special challenges. That's it. And like I said, guys, there's another big problem with that wheel as well. Without having the Pro edition of the wheel, I can't even use the, without the Pro edition of the wheel, I can't even make, well, that wasn't good. If you're wondering what that was, guys, that was the screw out of this chair it was the screw that came out of this deadgum chair thing. Hold on right there and don't step on it. That would really suck. I don't know where it landed. I just heard it fall on the floor. But as I was saying, guys, you can't actually put more than 25 spots on a certain wheel without actually making enough room. Or without actually purchasing the Pro edition. Which sucks because certain things, like the challenge wheel, are going to get influenced by that. Now, if I ever remade the Evo wheel on it, it wouldn't affect that because there's only 18 Evos. As long as they ain't randomly 25 more Evo, or as long as they ain't randomly like 7 more Evos added, well, even if there is, as long as I can actually get stuff done, it won't be that big of a deal. Unfortunately, this does bring an end to most of my fun wheels that I could use. That means I can't create too many challenges unless I create the Pro edition, which means I'll have to restart everything when it comes to challenges. And certain wheels like the what shark / what dragon should I use in Hungry Shark World is completely screwed unless I take away 3 sharks from the list. Or dragons. Because, well, since I can only have 25, I created both the dragon wheel for Hungry Dragon and the Evopop wheel, or the Evo wheel for Evopop. And unfortunately for Hungry Dragon, I had to take away 3 dragons that I haven't used in the game yet in order to actually be able to fit it. So, yeah, this is now going to be an experiment with this new wheel, guys. Unfortunately, this will put into a lot of things that made this series good. Until I buy the Pro Edition, or until I can rethink of some of these challenges and have more time, there's going to be no more challenge wheel. We can't do the Hungry Dragon wheel. So if we do well, we could, but we'd have to take away 3. Right now, guys, the Hungry Dragon wheel is not even an option. I have the dragons on there, but there's still 3 of them that are missing because I can't fit them all on there. So, yeah. Like I said, we lost a lot of wheels by that other wheel stopped working. We lost a lot of wheels. But the main point we lost was a challenge wheel. So I'm sorry if this series don't become really that good anymore. Hopefully as time goes on, maybe I can actually start adding the challenges back. There's certain challenges like you can only grow your Evo for a blah blah amount of time. Them I can real easily add back. You were caught cheating during a game of Evopop and all that stuff. So yeah, I will start slowly adding challenges back, but understand we'll never be able to get to 50 again. I don't even remember all the challenges that were on that last challenge wheel. There's the 2 very special challenges. There's the growing the Evos a certain amount of times. There's playing dominoes with your Evos. There's ones where Feraligatr, my favorite Pokemon, were helping me. There's a lot of challenges I had on there. But unfortunately, like I said, without having all the, well, I'm going to put more than 25 spots. Or, who knows even if the wheel could take it. Remember, guys, you put too much information on one segment of the last wheel, it would stop working. And you could barely get it to come back on. I'm worried that might happen with this wheel. So if I do want to make a challenge wheel, it may end up having to be shorter. Or have shorter descriptions of the challenge. I don't know, guys. It's very worrying because, like I said, well, without that other wheel, we're kind of in a bad position. However, I am going to give you the little details. The Evo wheel is back on, and that will be one we'll be spinning for this episode. However, only the Evo wheel is going to be spun. The only other wheel I have created on there is the Hungry Dragon wheel, which I can't even make a full list of because of the spot being lowered. So, yeah. I don't know, guys. I am letting you know that unlike most of the other videos I've done on Let's Mostly Play Evopop, this video is going to kind of be like a combination of Castle Crush and the Let's Mostly Play Soul.io/Brawl.io, and confined with the Let's Mostly Play Evopop. Because we're going to be doing mainly, and I believe these are the only games we're going to be doing for these episodes. We're mainly going to be focusing on doing Evopop for each set. We're going to be doing Brawl.io and maybe Soul.io, so Soul.io 3D, and Castle Crush. Those are really about the only 3 to 4 games you'll see in today's episode. And who knows, some of them games may not be included. Like I said, there may be a chance that you won't see Soul.io, so Soul.io 3D at all. And I might try doing Hungry Dragon, Hungry Shark World, but remember, guys, if I do, I can't choose I can't have a wheel pick what shark/dragon I must use. So, yeah. We're just going to try having as much fun as we possibly can with it. Remember, we're kind of in a bad spot because of the other wheel stopped working. However, again, we do have another wheel. As you can see, hold up. It's hard to see, but if you look strongly through my apps, you'll notice that one wheel is gone. However, you will notice the inclusion of this one down here, which is called Pick Me. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick it. And as you can see, I already have the wheel for this one selected. Unfortunately, I cannot disable spots on the wheel. at least without paying for the Pro version. But we can still do the main things we can do. We got the tile up here, and it has the exact same tile as the one we had last time. Which Evo should I use in the next round of Evopop? We got all the Evos on here. And if we go into this, we have a few other options. Although most of them are Pro options. These two options right here, you can't actually do without getting the Pro version. And there's the main one we would need. Remove winner after spin. Although I don't know if that means it's going to remove it completely or that just blocks it out. And we also got use weights, which I believe like just makes certain spots a little heavier, so it's either easier or harder to actually get that option. So, yeah. However, one thing you'll want to pay attention to on this wheel is the thing down here at the bottom. It says spin duration. Now, you can actually increase this by a lot, but instead of it being like very short, medium, long, or very long, you actually have a time duration of how long you want to spin for. So I could actually spin this thing for 20 seconds if I wanted to. Actually, 20 seconds is the max I can go up to. And you can obviously go down, I believe, all the way like 1 second. So yeah, I can go all the way down to 1 second. We can go up to 20 seconds and let that wheel spin for a while, or we could go up to like a medium range, like 10 or 5 seconds, and actually do it that way. Just so we can get used to this wheel for now, guys, we're not going to stick into a time duration of, or spin duration of 5 seconds. And then whenever we're ready to spin, we can. Or we can go up here to the top left and, well, change the color of the wheel for one. Unfortunately, I only have two options. Standard, which looks like this, and the 6 colors option, which you saw a while ago. I'm going to stick to this one, guys, and I just want to give you an example. Remember, a lot of these videos are just going to be me focusing on certain things. Actually, if we, like I said, for this video, it's mainly be you guys getting introduced to this wheel and you seeing how it works. If we go up to the top left corner, you'll see that there's actually a bunch of different options, including more randomizers, which if you didn't look at the bottom, there actually is more than just a wheel down here. It's hard to see, but there's a list you can get. There's, well, you can get pairs, which I believe, like, decides, like, a team of stuff. Like, if you have to put a whole bunch of people into a group, or you type in a whole bunch of people's names, you can actually, like, figure out who's getting paired up with who. And you got draw, which I guess is kind of like, you know, picking a random person to do something. Then you've got numbers, which you can just get a random number. I guess you can, yeah, you can actually, I guess, choose what numbers you want. So if I click on it, I can get from 1 to 100.
36.0.
Why she think? And as you can see, I didn't think about her speaking there, but as you can see, she spoke out the number 36.0. This one could be useful if I wanted to do certain things. Like if it actually lets me pick. Maybe if I go back to using certain challenges, like deciding how many times a certain Evo can grow per every few minutes or whatever, or every few seconds. Well, if you don't remember, guys, there was this growth wheel I had that let you grow from like 1 to 5/10 times. And, we could have used that. But, yeah. And there's also like a coin.
Tails.
I did not expect her to read it out, but, like I said, I ain't expecting her to read out everything, but she is. But that's exactly what I'm meaning. It sounds like basically the default voice for Siri. So, did that wheel just spin on its own? I didn't touch it. I went to the option, but, and obviously, guys, like I said, I have every single Evo on here. You have a bunch of other options in here as well, but, again, most of them aren't that important. So, yeah, the main things you need to know is I've got a wheel created for this, and if I go into the click on this, you'll also see the other list I had on here. Which dragon should I use? A Hungry Dragon. There's supposed to be 28 items on this one, but there's only 25 because of the pro thing we ran into. I had to delete 3 of the dragons I haven't used yet in order for that to actually fit. So otherwise I had to get pro in order to actually do it. But yeah, like I said, guys, this may be a little bit hard to get used to if you ain't used to this sort of wheel. I mean, like the last one, it did speak, but there's certain things about the other one that I did like better. I wish like with these wheels that could speak, you could actually make it to where you use a certain, or you could change the voice, or it's like you could actually have like a non-robotic but male/female sounding voice. That'd be a pretty cool idea. Or like, why could, I mean, it sounds dumb, especially how much stuff you probably had to record. Wouldn't it be cool if you could record your own voice for this? And like, do your own voice for the wheel results? Or even like, if you want to, try making one for a certain one you love. Like, if I want to do Crocodile and we land on like, let's say, Spike, I could be like, Spike! Or Spike! Like the old wheel used to say. I don't know, guys. Like I said, this is mainly just a video to get introduced to the wheel. This is the first time that I've really used this thing. I took a little test spin with the first wheel they actually created. A fun little fact is, guys, there was actually more than just these 2 lists on here when I first installed the wheel. But they were mainly big default lists I didn't really give a rat's butthole about. So I deleted them and put my own on here. Obviously, with one of the best ones being the Evo wheel. So, yeah. Unfortunately, like I said, guys, there will not be any challenges, and there will not be any, like, very big special thing going on. However, I will go and let you know that we will be restarting on the route map. And like I said earlier, you'll mainly be seeing Castle Crush, Brawl.io, and Evopop, and all that during this episode. That's mainly it. And maybe, like, as we get back into the series a lot more often, maybe we'll do Hungry Dragon, Hungry Shark World. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do about not being able to include every dragon and shark on this wheel. I don't know, guys. I'll have to figure it out. But obviously, guys, we're gonna leave it how it is. There's also an option on here somewhere. I think it's in the general settings. Yeah, it is. You can actually like have different sound effects. Well, you could, but unfortunately, because of the fact that I don't have Pro, I can't do that. Wait, can I? Nope, you cannot. You could change sound effects if you had that. The good news is, again, at least we actually have everything on here. We can also disable the animations, which doesn't do much. It actually makes it to where the wheel won't have an animation whenever it spins. However, we do want the wheel to spin so we can actually see what we land on without just being random. So, yeah. Maybe, guys, like I said, we'll also maybe adjust this wheel or spin duration as we go on. However, I think for the most part, this is what we're going to stick to for this episode, and we'll start doing more as time goes on. Right now, guys, like I said, this is a more basic video, just getting started with this particular wheel, since, again, we had a bunch of issues. Anyway, guys, obviously no challenges, so don't worry about that right now. I might try adding challenges later. However, for now, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to do set 1 of Evopop. Let's see which Evo we have to do first. Let's do it, guys.
Ghost.
Oh my gosh. But do you see exactly my point? You see how weird that sounds? It says for set 1, round 1, we have to use the ghost. I'm so used to the other wheel talking that now it confuses me. It's like, you hear Siri's voice and it's like, what the heck? What happened to the other voice? That's how it felt for me. Well, I haven't really been touching this game in a long time either, guys. Just letting you know about that right now. I have not touched this game in a good while. However, I think the last time I touched it, I was mainly focusing on trying to, well, do the championship. So, yeah. But I don't quite remember if I won it, and if I did, I don't think I really got anything that important out of it, which is not the best thing ever. But that's alright. Hopefully, the one thing I need to figure out with that wheel is whether it can read out long segments, or whether it can actually do long segments. Because the other wheel could do long segments, but not something so long that it takes forever to read out. Hence why we had 2 special challenges on the voice recorder, which got triggered whenever I need it, whenever we land on that special spot on the wheel that told us to listen to those recordings. Like I said, guys, I'll figure it out. I gotta be careful with like a challenge wheel again though, because I don't know if I should make it too long and risk end up the thing breaking. Plus, remember, I don't remember all the challenges we had on there to begin with because I couldn't go to look at them to write them all down. But yeah, guys. Anyway, it told us to use the ghost. That's precisely what we're gonna be doing. We haven't done Evopop in a long time, so let's have fun with it and play set 1, round 1 against 2 original Evos. I mean, obviously we're on the first few levels, so of course it would be that. Oh yeah, I have not played this game in a while, guys, so it is a little bit odd for me. It really kind of is. You may be laughing now, motherfucker, but you won't be laughing, yeah, for too long. And you know what? It's the same thing for you. And there you go. Okay. That was a great first round and a great start to set 1. That was awesome. So we get to go ahead and move forward. We haven't done this in a while, so let's go ahead and watch these videos for rewards.
Sportsman's Warehouse is ready.
I don't care. Like I said, guys, this is a little bit weird, but I'm trying to get used to a new wheel and get used to a bunch of new things. To you guys, it might seem like a whole bunch of new things, but you gotta remember that this is basically new for both of us. I really have not touched this wheel that much at all. I did one test spin when I did the Evo, when I made the Evo wheel. That's it. And like I said, the little test where I did the random wheels it gave you in the beginning when I first installed the app. But other than that, nothing. So like I said, this is basically new to both of us. I have no clue what's going to end up happening. Although I'm just hoping we don't have that many problems with like we did with the last one. We're having so many annoying issues with the last one that it wasn't even freaking funny. But yeah. Well, look at that. So far, so good. The wheel never closed out. So that was a good round for set 1, round 1. Let's go to set 1, round 2. And see what win we get next. We get...
Ghost.
I'm starting to wonder if this thing is rigged. Because I did not change the weight for the ghost. I forgot how you adjust the... I'll use the ghosting, but let me make sure it ain't rigged.
Glutton.
For that to... I wish there was a way to... Okay. You know what? I'll use the ghost again for set 1, round 2, but for set 1, round 3, we're going to do the one it told me to use then. Glutton. So, this round, ghost, again. And then second round, glutton. I mean, third round, glutton. I was about to grow whenever my thing unfroze, but never mind. I'm starting to wonder if this thing is broken, though. Like the fact that... Why does the Reggie want to show up? I mean, look... That could be a problem with this wheel. Oh, no. We gotta be very careful. Alright. It said... I know I technically spun it twice a while ago, but I will make that the Evo I have to use for set 1, round 3. Which is the Glutton. So let's go ahead and do just that. Luckily, it's on a pretty easy level. We're not... I'll say we're not in the best spot, but never mind. Now it's just this motherfricker. You about touch that. I was hoping to put the fins up. I was thinking about doing it. I was about to. You saw me. Dang it. You saw me put it up, but I didn't put it up in time. I didn't think that thing was going to do that quickly. Oh, well. That worked out still decently well for me. Are we going to get anything important out of this chest? None but 307 coins. Alright. Let's go ahead and move on to the balloon territory round. And see what we get out of this gosh darn chest. I'm hoping this wheel ain't like somehow... I hope I didn't actually weight down the flipping options. If it lands on the ghost again, I want to check it to make sure I didn't actually click the weight button on one of them. Because that wouldn't seem right. The fact that I've gotten that. I know one problem I'm also running into is the fact that I'm also not being able to shuffle up the flipping wheel as I know of. I have not seen the option to shuffle up the wheel whatsoever, which is a problem because I like to make it something different at different times. Oh no. Ooh, we got 2 extra lives, so there's an extra round for me to go to. That's cool with me. So we done... Ghost, so it's been 3 rounds so far. Okay. I don't remember how you check. Wait, if I click on this. Oh. Edit. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, the weights are all set at 1, so it should be even. Yeah, they're all set at 1 as I can see, although it's kind of hard to see. So that means we just got coincidentally the ghost twice. That's fine. Let's go on to set 1. Round 4. If it gives me the ghost again, I may end up having to just...
Ice.
I was about to say, if it gave me the ghost again, I may end up having to up the spin duration. Alright. We have the Ice Evo, which is probably not a good thing to get. Actually, we do have the merging thing on you, but it's still probably not that good of a thing to get, knowing the fact that we're going to be going against a bunch of balloon Evos that are going to be continuously growing. And both of them can cheat too, which is probably which is not the best thing ever. You moron! You just screwed yourself, you dumb mother fricker. Wow, that didn't last very long. I'm not gonna complain. That was good. Alright, let's go on to set 1, round 5. Well, I want to see what we get out of these things. We got a chest.
Sportsman's Warehouse.
We got a dumb ad that no one gives a rat's butthole about. Well, I say, guys, it's a little bit odd. It would be a lot better if we had challenges on this wheel. Unfortunately, we do not. And that kind of sucks, if I had to be honest with you guys. It really does actually suck that we don't have no challenges on this wheel. But that's okay. Alright, now we got to... One, two, three, 4. So yeah, we're doing it right. I'm scared of messing this up, man. Let's go on to set 1, round 5. Which we get which Evo.
Ice.
I'm starting to wonder if these things somehow weighted. It says they're all set to 1, so it should be even. Ice again? This is gonna screw me in the long run. I'm starting to want... I don't know. The wheels wasn't weighted down as it was showing. At least put me in the best possible position again. I'd probably grow the ones up here, honestly. Mellow, because they're already gonna be... Well... For the merging, I'll do these guys down here, at least for now. But I think I'll grow the ones up here normally. Or not. What in the world keeps happening? I guess one of my bigger dudes... What happened to the other dude? There was another one, wasn't there? He must have went down too sometime. But I don't know when. I don't know. We do only have one more mission to quit, and that's win 3 bows, or win 2 bows by getting 300 Evos. Alright. That's fine with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm losing count too easily, which is not good. Alright, let's go to set 1, round 6. I'm about to adjust if it gives me the same Evo again. Oh no.
Camo.
Oh no, there it goes. We got it that time. Okay. Camo. One of my favorite Evos. Which is right here. For set 1, round 6. And again, guys, I know it's a little bit off, but like I said, this is a little bit odd to me too. We haven't done one of these in a while. Oh, they're done. It's game over. Yep. I was going to try growing one of the camo Evos to be a little bit, or one of the smaller ones I had there, try and make them bigger, but it did not work out. We're actually about to get an extra life. We only got 9 seconds left. This would be a lot better again if we just had... I just wished... I feel like the wheels are a little bit more weighted. Because let's look at it this way. We've gotten the Ghost Evo twice. The Glutton Evo. The Camo Evo. Ghost Evo twice. Glutton. Does that mean... Oh, and the Ice Evo twice, I think, as well. I remember we've gotten Ice Evo at least one... Yeah, we got him twice, I think. So that's... See, I'm already losing my count, man. It's hard to keep up with. Alright, fine. That works out for me, and we got an extra life again. So let's move on to set 1, round 7. With what Evo?
Spike.
Oh, there... Wow, I said that normally. The other one was like, Spike. This one's like, Spike. Alright, another... Oh my gosh. Another one of my favorite Evos, though. I'm not going to complain. For set 1, round 7. Omnivorous Red Ghost. Balloon Dude. The Balloon Dudes are actually fun to watch whenever they have the Omnivorous thing because, well, obviously things can actually work out. I may have been a bad idea. I know what you did that for. You're kind of screwed right now. Well, you were. Oh, now it's just this dude. Dang it, I was hoping to continue growing. Ooh. That's actually a pretty cool placement. There we go. That one took a little bit longer, but Hey, at least I got to have fun with it. That's sweet. And we've only got one more of these chests to collect. Alright, Domad, hurry up. No one likes you. Okay, but I didn't see no sound annoyer. Sound destroyer for this deadgum Domad. Okay, you're making me watch way too much of this Domad. I just want to flip and get it and move on, please. Get out of my way. Hurry up. There we go. I don't really care. Just get me out of here. Okay. Amazing. Oh, got you good amount. What about? Wow, I actually forgot how close I am to getting the next merging upgrade. Alright, but we still got one more round left. Let's go to set 1, round 8. Where the last Evo we have to use is who?
B.
Okay, B. The B, but the thing is the championship is not on right now. Although it's going to be impossible on a balloon territory stage. I can already tell. And I about forgot where the B Evo was. He's over here. He's one of the newer Evos. Red dude's on the Vorus again. That's not good. I'm screwed. Oh, there we go. We actually got it. How the frick do we manage that? I'm not going to complain. We won, and we're done. That's it, guys. That was the end of set 1. Emma Berries only went down to 96. Alright, guys. Well, it is at the 45-minute mark. So in the next video, I'll be going ahead and well, we'll do we'll do a little bit of Brood Eye and I believe a little bit of Castle Crush as well. I'll see you in a minute for that.